Hey pros, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are going to be doing a revamp on this client who technically has not detangled their hair since the last time they were here. Um, anyway, we're just gonna go with it, you guys. Just stay focused. She also would like to get some highlights, in which we did a texturizer, and I can clearly tell the texturizer did definitely do what it was supposed to do. But we're gonna be doing some highlights today. We're also going to be cleansing her scalp because she has a lot of congestion going on here. And then we're going to be retouching her hairline where she has salt and pepper thing coming in. But here's the kicker, you guys. She actually has an allergy to one of the ingredients in demi-permanent color. So we have to use semi-permanent, which is why her silver streaks come out the way that they do. And as you guys can tell, she has some form of dermatitis or psoriasis going on. I would say just more dermatitis. But that is what we're going to be working on today. So you guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then, of course, watch to the end so you can see the end result. Before shampooing, I definitely recommend you use either our wavy comb or even our Elite paddle brush if you have one to just kind of detangle the hair and reset the hair before you go into your shampoo service or even your color service. Now, we decided to do a couple of highlights in the crown. She is 100% gray. Well, she's not 100% gray. She's about 25% gray, but most of it affects her hairline. And she wanted to color that area, but she also wanted to add a little bit of emphasis or highlight to her hair. So we decided to do a couple of highlights in the crown area, which is also going to give the appeal that she has highlights all over her head. Now, for those of you who are interested in doing hair color of this sort, I definitely recommend starting out with highlights because it gives you the ability to really see if you like the color, if you can care for your hair, and just really if this is going to be something that you can do with a long-term presence. Because remember, hair coloring in its entirety is a luxury service, especially when we're talking about permanent color or even lightening. Now, because she has also been getting brown and black colors for a very long time, I know for a fact that we would not be able to lift her to a very high level. So today we actually brought her up to more like a copper, which worked out pretty well. But going forward, if you plan on getting highlights, please keep in mind that if you've been doing black or brown colors for quite some time, the hair has history. And it is sometimes very complicated to go from this solid dark color to a highlighted bleach blonde or even platinum color. Sometimes you can't even get to that level of color because the hair has that pigment from that black and that brown, and you just won't be able to make it there. Now, while her highlights are processing, she does have a lot of congestion in her scalp, aka dandruff. So what I'm doing is using our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment and applying it to her scalp only around the highlights. And then I just kind of parted through the other areas as well and applied some of that Soothe and Balance pre-treatment, which it got enough time to really sit on the scalp because her highlights had to process all at the same time. And I was able to lift up that dandruff off her scalp, really get that Soothe and Balance in there, which contains zinc and menthol, which is amazing for people who have scalp congestion issues such as dandruff, psoriasis, dermatitis, or any one of those. And at the same time, it is going to, like I said, soothe the scalp, calm down a lot of that inflammation, but also get rid of all of that unwanted itch. So even if you don't have dandruff or something of that nature, you can still use the Soothe and Balance to help comfort you if you're having a very itchy scalp. Now, once her highlights were done processing, I took her to the shampoo bowl for us to go ahead and start the shampoo process. Now, because I'm doing highlights, the wash day actually started after the highlights were complete. So now, after rinsing out that Soothe and Balance pre-treatment and the lightener, I'm going in with our Elite Clarify to help cleanse her hair and her scalp. Remember, we just lift up the buildup off her scalp and her hair is still definitely nice and dirty. And we still need to make sure that we are shampooing those highlights and getting that lightener out of her hair because the process does not stop until you shampoo or actually until you rinse it off. Now, after our Elite Clarify, that is when we went into our treatment shampoo. And she also got a texturizer a couple weeks ago. So just keep in mind, her curl pattern used to be extremely tight. Now she has a lot more waviness, and the curl pattern is a little bit looser, and it works out really well for her. Now for her treatment shampoo, I did a cocktail between our Mended Frizz and Split In Control shampoo and also our Low Porosity Ultra Hydrate collection. This is going to create that environment of hydration, but it's also going to help with any split ends and frizzing that she might be experiencing. And because we're going to be doing some silk pressing on her today, I definitely wanted to incorporate that Mended. And I also wanted to aid her split ends that she might have developed over time of her just not really taking care of her hair. Now for her hairline and also her roots, I went in with a semi-permanent color because she does have an allergy to one of the ingredients in the demi colors. By this happening, it does create a situation where we have to color her roots a lot more often with the semi-permanent. But this definitely is helping to not give her that itch or inflammation. Like sometimes, you guys, if you don't understand the allergy that can be developed from, hair color, you can literally end up in the hospital from having an allergic reaction. So once I see that my clients have had any form of reaction, I just kind of go do away with any demi or permanent color. And traditionally it's the demi, and I just only use the semi-permanent. So at the same time, because she did just get those highlights, I also wanted to blend her roots and also take care of any gray streaks that she might have. And then this is also going to refresh any of the dark hair. Now, after the refresher, I went through and used some of our Low Porosity Ultra Hydrate leave-in conditioning spray because she is going to be getting a silk press. And then I went through with our Elite paddle brush. Now, if you have our paddle brush, comment down below because this was one of our previous tools that we may just bring back. But our paddle brush is bomb because it really helps to detangle the hair. But if you don't, you can also use our 14 karat wavy comb. Our wavy comb is awesome as well for detangling. And then I put her under the dryer to dry for about 20 to 30 minutes before going in and blow drying her. Keep in mind, you guys, if you do get highlights, moisture is a big thing. This is a luxury service. So I would definitely recommend also adding our moisture, our daily moisture cream to your arsenal, especially for those of you that are low porosity. Now to do her blowout, I am using our world famous 2400 watt Platinum Turbo Professional Blow Dryer. This cuts the blow dry time literally in half. It comes with a comb attachment and also a concentrator to make your blow dry process super duper easy. And it has a dual motor with that turbo speed, so it is going to do the job very quickly and also help to pre-straighten that hair should you want to go into a silk press. Now, like I said, guys, I always recommend air drying or diffuse drying the hair just a little bit before going in with your blow dryer. This is going to help protect you from heat damage. And I also recommend using our Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray on the hair before your blow dry or flat iron as well. Now, to add a little more heat protection, I am putting some of our Frizz Control all over her hair. The Frizz Control is a glossifier, but it is also a heat protectant. And because I know that I'm going to be silk pressing her, that was definitely a must. And I'm using our Smooth by EHC 1-inch flat iron, which, by the way, you guys, I forgot to mention, today is the final day of our Elite Day sale, where, listen closely, all of our Elite hair care tools, extensions, wigs, and hair care products are $7 shipping and 15% off. Now, if you know anything about our Elite hair care tools, tools are very rarely on sale, but during Elite Day, they are 15% off. No code is needed. Simply add it to your cart and the discount will be applied at the end. And like I said, shipping is only $7 no matter what you order, excluding if you order a very small item where your shipping is a little bit less. Now, to shop the sale, go to EliteHairCareUSA.com. And like I said, you guys, no code is needed. Simply add the items to your cart and check out. Now, what I decided to do as I was silking her is to give her what we call a textured press. So I'm actually silk pressing her and curling her all in the same step. And what this is doing is keeping a lot of that density in her hair. It is also giving her a nice curl, but she still has a little bit of texture at the same time. So we don't have to make her bone straight for what we're doing today. I love doing what we call the texture press. It comes out so nice and it leaves the hair looking voluminous. It leaves that density in the hair and it just gives the hair a lot of good shine, texture. And at the same time, it's great for your curl pattern because it's only going to elongate you temporarily, such as any of my silk presses, which I am very proud to say. But at the same time, it's definitely going to give you that volume that you look for when you get your curls, and then allow you to wrap your hair at night. And your wrap is going to last a lot longer, and so does your press, because you are starting from a curl base. Now, if you're not following me on Instagram, please go and follow my personal page and our Elite Hair Care page by going to Instagram and following I am Crystal W or Elite Hair Care USA. And you know what? I shouldn't have said or. You need to go and follow both pages. Okay? Okay. And just know that the Crystal W page is very festive. Now, once I was done, I combed through her with our flow comb. Just so you guys could see the shape, you could see that color, you could see that pop. Comment down below, you guys, and tell me what you guys thought about the highlights, what you guys thought about her textured press, how beautiful her hair flowed. It was just so luxurious. This is the rich, I call it the rich B styles, okay? Now, she, of course, is going home because she works nights. So I did go ahead and wrap her hair. She allowed me to play in it for a little bit. By the way, you guys, this is my cousin. So shout out my cousin in the comments because she gets so aggravated that I make her come on camera because she's my cousin. Anyway, you guys, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Don't forget to go and shop our Elite Day sale. This is the final day of the sale. And if you guys are hearing this rain outside, we are in the middle of a category 2/1, possibly even /3 hurricane, which is Milton. And I said, I still got to work and I'm going to keep my mind off of this storm. So you guys just keep us in your prayers. Us here in Florida, you know, we're all safe. Everything is going well, and I thank God for it. But you guys go shop the Elite Day sale. With all goodness, we will be back open on Friday to process orders, but we'll definitely make sure to take care of everyone as we always do. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.